really crazy out here. The amount of you guys just too busy worried about what someone else thinks or what they got going on or their opinions and their ideas. Like, screw all that, man. Like, forget what anybody thinks. You got to do you. At the end of the day, nobody is responsible for you except for you. So forget about what everybody else thinks. Forget about their opinions, what they like, what they don't like. You got to do you for you at the end of the day. We too busy worrying about everyone else's game and wonder why the ball isn't in our court. Like, because you're too busy playing someone else's game, man. Like, play your own game. Play your own game. Play by your own rules. Forget about what this person thinks. Forget about, like, because when it all boils down to the end of the day, who's responsible for you? You. Nobody else. Nobody else responsible for you. No, there's nobody else. It's no one else's obligation to take care of you but you. So as long as you do right by others, do right by yourself, and of course, stay obedient to God, anything and everybody else does not matter. And don't be afraid to tell somebody that. Like, it's cool. Hey, I feel you, but I'm going to still do what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do it how I want to do it, regardless of what you got going on or what you think. Because I am responsible for me. Nobody else. And I don't hold that task. I don't hold that responsibility to nobody else but myself. So you should also be doing the exact same thing. Simple as that. Simple as that. Being too busy worrying about, but they think this about me. They think that about me. Or they don't think this is a great idea. They don't screw what they think. What do you want to do? What are you going to do at the end of the day? What are you going to do? All that stuff, all that other stuff does not matter. Clear out the noise. Figure it out for you. What's best for you? Forget about what anybody thinks is best. Forget about what anybody wants the best out of you. No. What do you want the best for you? It's your path. It's your walk in life. It's your walk in faith. It's your brain. Use it. Use your ideas. Use it. Like, forget about what anybody else got going on. That's majority of our problems today. We get too busy caught up in the ideals of others. We get too busy caught up in how other people feel. What do you feel? Did you forget you have feelings? Did you forget you have ideas? Did you forget you can think for yourself? You got to remember that. You can think for yourself, you know. We've gotten too caught up in just following other people's path, what they think, how they feel. Forget it. Like, they're not responsible for you. They're not responsible if you eat. At the end of the day, they're not responsible if you can sleep at night. They're not responsible if you wake up the next morning. So buckle down. Buckle down on your life. Buckle down on your choices, your decisions for you. Because no one else is responsible. Now, it's okay to have guidance. Absolutely. Do not be afraid to have guidance. You know, it's okay to seek advice. It is okay to seek leadership. It is okay to seek criticism. It's okay to seek a template of walking the right ways. It's okay to learn from others. Absolutely. It's totally fine to learn from others. I'm not saying don't be open to receiving guidance. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is don't be too open to what everybody else thinks and feels, to where you're doing nothing for the sake of you and you're only going and abiding by what everybody else got going on or what everybody else thinks or what everybody else feels. And that's not how life works. You don't want to live a life like that. That's how you fall into, of course, being a people pleaser. You don't want to be a people pleaser. You don't want to do that. Who knows if they even care for you or want what's best for you anyway, you know? And that's why sometimes a lot of us are discombobulated and we don't know what's going on in our lives because we're not buckling down on our lives, our ideas, our dreams, our passions. You know, if there is somebody that, if you don't want to be like them, don't receive things from them because they're only going to give you things that put you in a position to be like them. If you don't want to be like them, then don't receive it. Simple as that. Simple as that. For example, if I'm working out all the time and somebody who's 500 pounds tries to tell me about diet, first of all, you don't have the results. You're not in the position I'm aiming to be in. Why on earth would I listen to you about diet if you're 500 pounds? Why would I listen to you about diet? That doesn't make sense. Now, Dwayne Rock Johnson, that comes to me and tells me about diet. Of course, I'm going to listen to that. I'm going to take that in, hone that in, be a student to the game. Absolutely. But the problem is y'all are too busy receiving things from people you don't even want to be like, people you don't even want to walk in the same pathway, people who don't even have the same likeliness of mind as you do, and you're just receiving that, you're just absorbing that. No. You got to cut that short. You got to cut that short. Not everybody deserves to even have access to your ears. Not everybody deserves to have access to your ears. Not everybody deserves to have access to your language, to even be in a conversation with you. You got to filter that stuff out. Filter what you receive from people. Filter what you also dish out to people as well. I'm not having a conversation with anybody at all times. Of course, I'm never going to be disrespectful. I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to be disingenuous. However, you gotta not only pick and choose your battles, pick and choose what arenas you're stepping in. What are you listening to? What are you hearing? What are you receiving? What are you speaking into as well? For example, I'm not going to if I know how to build computers and somebody doesn't know how to build computers, I'm not going to let them try to tell me how to build computers. I'm not going to let them tell me how they think the computer should be made. I'm not going to let them tell me how they feel the computer is going to be made when I have the blueprint right here. So why on earth am I listening to that? That's garbage. It's nothing but garbage. Stop absorbing garbage. Stop letting it fester in you, and then you alter whatever path is designed for you. You need to be seeking the kingdom first and foremost. Seeking the kingdom first. Listening to God, listening to God's order. Be obedient to Him and let Him speak life into you. Let Him tell you how you should go about and navigate your life. Not somebody who just doesn't even have a true idea of what you got going on, where you coming from, or what they think is best for you when they're not living your life. They're not you. Y'all not running the same race of life either. So why would you even, come on. It's a waste of time. Stop absorbing garbage. Stop playing by other people's rules. Stop playing in other people's game. And then you get mad when the ball isn't in your court. You're not even playing on your court to begin with. Come on, man. Make it make sense. Wake up. Wake up. Cut the crap. Cut the noise. Like, seriously, man. That's part of why we don't get the results we want, because we're too busy feeding into so many things that's not going to give us the results, or feeding into people that don't have the results we're looking for. Then we follow them, or we follow suit to whatever they got going on. Then now we're upset because we didn't achieve our goals. We're upset because we're not the best versions of ourselves. We're upset because things didn't go through how we wanted it. You know why? You're too busy listening to other people, what they want, how they feel, and screw it. Forget all that, man. You gotta do what's best for you by your own accounts. Now, again, with that being said, don't just lead a path of destruction or leave a path of destruction. No. Still, of course, love thy neighbor, do right by people, respect and honor others as much as you respect and honor yourself. Treat others how you want to be treated. Absolutely. Don't be a butthole. At the same time, you need to stand firm in your beliefs. Stand firm to what you know. Stand firm to what you believe in. Stand tall. Walk with a sense of conviction. Speak with a sense of conviction, and never back down to anything and anyone. Or else you'll always just be a pushover, or you'll just get walked all over. Simple as that. It's that simple, man. We too busy just listening to the wrong things at the wrong times, in the wrong places, from the wrong people even. What does your gut tell you? What does your instincts tell you? What is it that you feel, that drive on the inside? Where's that leading you? It's probably leading you the right way. Where is God leading you? Are you taking in his voice? Do you hear him? Where is he telling you to go? Not what. Don't follow by what he say, she say, they say. Cut the crap. Clear out the noise. Filter it out. Don't fall into that. It's all a trap. And most of it's probably nothing but nonsense, or waste of time, or just garbage. What is God telling you? Follow suit with what he's saying, what he's trying to show you. Not what others are saying or how they feel that isn't in your best interest to begin with. 9 times out of 10 is for their best interest, for their benefit, for the sake of their comfort and their existence. And frankly, that really shouldn't matter. What about you? What about you? Straight up. What about you? Clear out the noise, man. It's your life, no one else's. It's your life. It's your freedom of will. It's your decision to make choices by your means.